Did you know that the NFL is not just about touchdowns and tackles, but also about big business? Let's take a closer look at how they rake in those billions. Hello, sports fans. Today, we're deepening down into the powerhouse of American sports, the National Football League, or as we all know it, the NFL. You might think of it as the king of the sports jungle, and you wouldn't be far off. Before we enter the depths, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for upcoming videos. While many may argue about the prominence of North America's Big Three or even Big Four sports leagues, when it comes down to it, there's pro football, and then there's everything else. But how does the NFL stack up financially? Well, let's just say they're not hurting for cash. The NFL's primary cash cow, aka TV deals. Think about it. Every time you tune into a game, you contribute to the billions flowing into the league's coffers. But that's not all. Ticket sales, merchandising, and corporate sponsorships are just a few more pieces of the financial puzzle for the NFL. Do you think how much the NFL pulls in each year? While the NFL keeps its financial specifics close to the chest, estimates suggest that in 2023 alone, the league raked in a whopping $12 billion. That's enough to make anyone do a double take. But hey, when you've got the best athletes, the biggest stages, and the most passionate fans, the sky's the limit. Let's look at the NFL's business model, how it generates revenue, and where all that money goes. The NFL divides its revenue into two main categories: national and local. National revenue is the big money from TV deals, merchandising, and licensing contracts negotiated at the league level. These deals are worth billions of dollars and are split evenly among the 32 teams. Whether your team wins or loses, they still get a piece of the pie. On the other hand, local revenue is generated by each team through ticket sales, concessions, and local sponsors. Take the Green Bay Packers, for example. In one fiscal year, they reported over $235 million in local revenue. But running a professional football team is a costly undertaking. In the 2022 to 2023 season, the Packers spent over $541 million on operating expenses alone. Most of that money goes toward player salaries, with the rest for stadium maintenance, marketing, and administrative costs. So where does all this revenue come from? Well, a big chunk of it comes from TV and streaming deals. Football is the most watched sport in America, and media companies are willing to pay top dollar for the rights to broadcast NFL games. Super Bowls consistently rank as among the highest-rated TV broadcasts in U.S. history. During the season, NFL games are broadcast live on Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays, attracting millions of viewers weekly. The NFL has lucrative TV deals worth billions of dollars with major networks like CBS, ESPN, ABC, Fox, and NBC. And let's remember streaming. In 2022, the NFL struck a deal with Google to stream out-of-market games exclusively on YouTube TV and YouTube primetime channels. This deal is expected to bring in an additional $2 billion in revenue annually for the NFL. So, whether you're watching the game at home or cheering from the stands, know that every touchdown and commercial break contributes to the NFL's success. When it comes to football, it's not just a game, it's big business. What's your favorite part of game day? Watching at home or being in the stadium? And how do you think streaming will change the way we watch sports in the future? Now, let's talk about merchandising and licensing deals. Beyond touchdowns and tackles, the NFL is also a business powerhouse. Meet NFL Properties LLC and NFL International LLC, the masterminds behind licensing for the league and its teams. They're ensuring you can rock your favorite team's gear with pride. What falls under the umbrella of NFL marks? It's not just the iconic NFL shield or the words Super Bowl and Pro Bowl. It's everything from team logos to helmet designs. These divisions are the gatekeepers of NFL branding, ensuring that every product bearing the NFL stamp is top-notch. Which team's merchandise fills your closet? Are you all about the classic NFL shield, or do you prefer to represent your favorite team team's colors. Now, let's talk numbers. While those TV deals are MVP material, don't sleep on licensing deals. They're estimated to rake in a whopping $3 billion annually. Many jerseys, hats, and foam fingers fly off the shelves. Next on the roster, we've got ticket sales and concessions. Picture this: a packed NFL stadium, fans roaring, and the smell of hot dogs in the air. It's game day, and ticket sales are a big part of the playbook for individual teams. But here's the kicker. With stadiums already packed to the brim, there must be more room for growth in ticket sales alone. So, what's a team to do? Enter stadium renovations. By adding more seats and concession stands, teams can boost revenue and enhance the game day experience. Speaking of concessions, they may be small fry compared to TV deals, but consider their impact. Just like at the movies, those snacks come with sky-high profit margins. So next time you're chowing down on a stadium hot dog, remember, you're not just fueling up for the game, but also contributing to the team's bottom line. What's your go-to stadium snack? Are you all about a classic hot dog, or do you prefer something more adventurous, like nachos or pretzels? You know, big-name brands that plaster their trademarks on stadiums and ads. Corporations appreciate significant sports franchises and are willing to spend money. Who wouldn't want to be part of the excitement and passion of the NFL? The NFL started 2023 with 37 league-level sponsors per the Sports Business Journal. Top brands include Best Buy, Campbell Soup, FedEx, Frito-Lay, Marriott, Rocket Mortgage, Subway, and Visa. That lineup is powerful, but what's the best sponsorship? NFL Stadium naming rights. Consider Levi's Stadium, home of the 49 ERs. Levi Strauss & Company signed a $170 million deal in January 2024 to keep their name on the stadium through the 2043 NFL season. Talk about a long-term investment. What do you think? Are corporations getting their money's worth by supporting the NFL star? Would you pay top bucks to name your favorite team's stadium? Let's discuss the future of NFL income sources. Versatility is the NFL's hidden weapon in the ever-changing entertainment landscape. Their product is available on streaming and traditional TV. Those lovely long-term partnerships with broadcasters and streaming giants will help the NFL grow its income in the future. Would you rather watch games on TV or your favorite device? Now comes the fun: gambling. Since the U.S. Supreme Court legalized sports betting in 2018, the NFL has significantly profited. The NFL earns $132 million from gambling sponsorships, according to the Washington Post. The league will make money with Caesars Entertainment, DraftKings, and FanDuel. There's more. The American Gaming Association estimates that legalized betting might provide $2.3 billion to the NFL annually. Talk about winning big. What do you think of the NFL's gambling venture? Are you betting this will transform the league's bottom line? The NFL thrives on the talents of its biggest stars, like Patrick Mahomes, Justin Jefferson, and others. But here's the catch. These players aren't just superstars. They're also super expensive to maintain. According to the NFL, these athletes are the cream of the crop, chosen by their fellow players. But what happens when they retire or get injured? Can the NFL keep up the excitement without breaking the bank? Next, we have the issue of ongoing scandals. From accusations of turning a blind eye to brain injuries to allegations of racial discrimination in financial settlements, the NFL has found itself in hot water time and time again. Remember the controversy surrounding Colin Kaepernick? His protest against racism during the national anthem sparked a nationwide debate and put the NFL in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. And let's remember the email scandal in 2020, which rocked the league to its core and raised questions about its culture and values. Even the embrace of sports betting as a new revenue stream hasn't been without its problems. With at least 9 players suspended in 2023 over gambling accusations, the NFL is facing a credibility crisis. Now, let's talk about ownership. Unlike other sports leagues, the NFL isn't owned by anyone. Instead, it's a collection of franchises or teams with only one, yes, you heard that right, owned by shareholders as a non-profit. But don't let the non-profit status fool you. The NFL is big business, with Commissioner Roger Goodell aiming for a whopping $25 billion annual revenue by 2027. So, what's your take on the NFL's foray into gambling? Are you placing your bets on this being a game changer for the league's bottom line? Who's been lighting up the field for you in this NFL season? Who's your favorite player so far? Stay tuned for more insights and analysis from the world of sports. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, keep the pigskin flying.